Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And yeah, let's get this out of the way. Looks like 151 releases today, so I'm filming this on what is that, Wednesday night, I guess, prior to the release. But anyway, I think it's Wednesday. Heck, I don't even know. Oh my god, been so busy. But anyway, here we are in we're north of Redding, no, south, north of Redding a bit, or in the suburbs here. Let's have a look. Oh, west. Oh, south. Oh my god. Oh, I know why I'm thinking that, because I quick traveled and I landed here and I traveled up here to get to this site. So yeah, that's where we are, and where we're going is Carson City, which is kind of cool because we get to go through Yosemite here and out to this big mine site. This is a pretty cool one. So that's far out. I'm going to enjoy that. And we should get going. It's 300 and some miles, but it's semi-urgent, so hey, that's all the excuse we need to go a little bit quick. I'm not going to go crazy or anything, but it is California, but we have the fines turned off, so, you know. So 8 Ball Express, Fayetteville, Arkansas skin here in progress. I'm trying to work out what to do with this skin and trying to get a good MacGyver logo, you know, the name on the door to go with it, and just trying to get it to look good. I think just the simple premise of the skin is good. But yeah, I just want to just, you know, those little touches that are going to set it off. So, yeah, we'll be live streaming today, probably a fair bit, we'll see, with the release of 151. It's going to be cool to see what all is included. Saw some, the live stream a couple days ago. SCS driving around in Arkansas, first look at gameplay, and boy, it looked pretty good. What was interesting also was they, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, I think I meant to, but I forgot, was they're up to 370 employees now. Which is pretty good. But a bit of a downer today when it doesn't look like they're going to be. So today 151 comes out, and it's not till the 16th that we get Arkansas. That's kind of a bummer. Well, this cargo doesn't feel very heavy. What is it? 33,000. It's Dynamite. We got to get it from this coastline site to the big mine open pit south of Carson City. Oh, shoot. Just kind of hoping that light would turn. Yeah, so... Oh, don't have our dash info going here. Let's see what we got. Trip economy. And Yeah, look at the temps. Of course, that's kind of boring because once they get where they get, they don't change. They just kind of always go up to, I think the water temp to 190. Ooh, breaking traction there. 195 and the oil temp to 205, I think. It's at 201 now. Nice little stream along there. Well, there we go again with their oh, jeez. It's darn range. It's just not getting the signal. It does that every now and then, it seems, and then it works its way out of it somehow. It must be a little piece of crap or something floating around in there that's getting in the contact of the switch or something is going on. I think I just snapped the switch up and down a bunch of times. Yeah, so we're out here in California because we're going to be spending a lot of time experimenting and fooling around down in Arkansas. Oh, it did go down finally. We're already doing a lot of zigging and zagging around. And here we go. We've got the big highway. So, got the caddy all bolted back together today. Tonight. After, I was so beat. I was gonna. What do I got in my pocket? Oh, I got a center drill. Should be in there. I'm gonna poke myself with it. See if we can get that to stop rolling away. Here we go. Yeah, it was quite a day, I tell you. Getting those studs the right length, that was a challenge, but I eventually did it. There was a lot of fitting and putting in, taking out, marking, cutting, shortening them down, because I don't want them sticking out the front of that plate where they're going to interfere with the belt and or anything else that's going on the front of that, like pulleys and various things. Anyway, got a whole thing back together. I've got everything. It's just got to put coolant in it. I didn't put any coolant in it yet, just because that buddy was telling me I should leave that gasket maker stuff to sit, even though it's the right stuff. And I think that's the name of it. It's not. It's just called the right stuff. But it's pretty sticky, and it adheres right away. It says you can use it right away. But anyway, I'm going to humor him, and besides, I'm kind of pooped out. It is getting dark out. I would just as soon take it for a test drive in the light, throw some coolant in, and by the time you're watching this, I may well have already done that. Goes on up here. Oh, we keep going straight for a little bit. I think we're going to have to get over behind this truck here sooner or later. No, maybe not. If I had a chance to get around him there, if I had stayed on the throttle. Oh yeah, we're going to go down south of Stockton and hanging east. I was thinking of going to Truckee. Stay left here, I would imagine. God, they're so quiet, I can't hear what she's saying. Got the C16 got near 625 horsepower. This is a cool drive out here. Yeah, so just 2 DLCs this year from SCS. I was kind of hoping for more, but yeah, 370 people working for them, but you know, they were, I guess 20 or 19 of them were just new hires recently, and I imagine they're going to keep growing and everything. And yeah, hopefully they can get things sorted out. Now, one thing was kind of interesting that they said, and it's kind of got to do with the map making in future DLCs as they move east and the states get smaller. Like, you know, not all of them yet are going to be small, but there's going to be quite a few that are. And the guy said something that was interesting, and that was, like, as you know, like the map is 19-1, and for any of you guys who are lucky enough to live in areas they've already put in the map, you'll realize pretty quickly that, hey, my town's not in it, or, you know, that town over there that's it's not in the map. And it's because how condensed it is to get 19-1 scale. So they gotta pick and choose what they're gonna have in there. And I guess they are having a bit of a dilemma. The guy didn't come right out and say it, but it's, you know, we more or less hinted at it, that it's not just straightforward to get down there and start building these really highly populated, densely populated states. Because how do you do that 19-1? You can't fit everything in. So I guess they're really struggling with the idea and how they're going to do it. You know, because, you know, you could have, can't pretend to know exactly the geography and the cities and whatever, but I think it wouldn't be up to me to tell you what the most populated and or dense area in terms of big cities is. Leave that to a native of the area, but I think it's safe to say that trying to get a whole bunch of big cities in a real small area is going to be a challenge. And what it'll probably end up doing is it's going to be, you know, I'm just speculating now, but it might end up being a little weird where you have city after city after city and not a lot of driving in between them. Like you wouldn't realize, because the 19-1 thing, in between cities, and cities are 6-1 right now, I believe. So they are, you know, there's people working on that right now, trying to figure out how that's going to work. Totem pole out in front of that lodge. Kind of cool. Gonna have to pick a good spot for the photo today. It's like the outcropping, the rock there. Probably exists. Looks like the kind of thing they would notice on their trip and pay particular attention to and do it justice. Steep downgrade coming up. Rock slide area. There's a photo opportunity up here. That's going to be interesting also to see what happens with the Reformer map, because apparently I think the Sierra Nevada thing's going to be ready later this year, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this area. How much of this they just leave alone and how much they totally revamp. Because I mean, that was pretty awesome what they had prior to the California rework, when this, you know, when it was still available. Well, they'll be leaving California soon here. That was the inspection station for westbound folks. Oh yeah, so I'm not sure I mentioned this. I put all of my tutorials into their own categories. So if you just go to, instead of going to my tutorials, just go to the playlists on my channel, and there's going to be a bunch of different categories to help you find what you're looking for. It was kind of painful before to find anything, so now should be way more useful. And I'm thinking about, you know, the guys trying to, you know, deal with profiles and things like that, and you know, maybe go ahead and clone your profiles before you jump into 151. Oh boy, excuse me. Done did almost blowed up. And speaking of which, I've got some more ideas for tutorials in the works here. I know people struggle with the skinning of the trailers. And the SCS trailers, they don't all just skin the same way. Is my old road race course for tire testing. I'll have to, you know what? That's another thing I gotta do. Some more tire testing. See what's going on with those things. See what's changed. It's been a long time since I did some. Uh-oh. Watch your wallet there, buddy. Yeah, this road hasn't changed since I got the game. Yeah, here if we went left, we go to Carson City. It's right there. And we're gonna go to that mine site. Oh, geez. This thing not flickered a bunch of times there. Yeah, if you're one of those guys that throws this on like a podcast in the background while you're at work, stay tuned because there will be a live stream in 151. We're going to go and see how that plays out and probably check out some dynamic loading where what we can find across the country would be an idea. Also might be worth having another look at what's across the border of both Texas and Oklahoma. So mine's up ahead. Gonna get around this corner and then head down the dirt road. Look at that for a sight. Wow, should take another photo here. Ooh, let's get on the road. Now, how's it going to work? The power lines are in the way. Trying to get a sort of scenic shot with that background. And I think that's going to change all the way down. Now, where are we going? Staying to the right. All right. You said just go in back there. That's different. Oh well. Must be a reason. I know there's the two ways in. We'll go to the same place. Boy, look at it in here. Be cool if you get down in there. Looks like it's, ready for traffic. Oh man, water coming in down there. Where do you want the dynamite, boys? Yeah, because the trigger is over at the beginning of the yard. Well, that's kind of weird. You brought us in that way. We'll have to go over there. Oh boy, we're close. Oops. Yikes. Oh man. You pay attention to what I'm doing here. Is there an invisible barrier of some sort here? Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Oh, if I straighten out, do I miss it? Wow, that is freaky deaky. Oh, geez, still picking up trailer damage. How's the cargo's okay? See, if we had just came around that other road right there, we just would have driven in, and now we're going to have an awkward turn here to miss all this guff on the scale, the railings, and oh well. Lori knows best, in theory. Boy, usually I come here, I'm backing a double lowboy or something into this spot, so this is a treat. Excellent. 370 miles. Well, hopefully that didn't take too long. 11 p.m. Good. Might get to bed before midnight tonight. That would be sweet. Oh, there we are. So yeah, trying to figure out what else to do. You know, there's going to be more to the skin than just this. That's not positioned on the door properly or anything. I just grabbed it from this side and threw it over there. And who knows what's going to happen here, what I'm going to do with it. That's why I haven't put anything out with it, because it's just all up in the air. How, you know, I got to optimize what I got going on here. But, you know, so far I like it. I changed the script from what you saw in the last one. The on the FLX, the 8-Ball Express was in italics. But so it was all leaned over or whatever. I think this straight up and down text looks better going around the 8-ball. So that's an improvement. Then I just added the tear and GVW and the fire extinguisher. But in Ruda's Great Dane, of course. And yeah, we'll get after it here. But like I say, I think I'm going to have a whole bunch of skits, because, you know, kind of be one of those things where you're going to dump a whole bunch of stuff on you one of these days soon. And then get on with some tutorials. But as always, really appreciate you guys following along. And I guess welcome to 151 later in the day. And yeah, if you're worried about it or anything else, just jump on the Discord, talk about it. There will be lots of folks available to discuss it with you, if not myself. And look in the tutorials. Of course, just go to the playlist and search them out. So as always, take care. We'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.